And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? It's just a launching pad.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our pitcher tonight, David Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's a ball. To the right side. He takes it on his own. And an easy out to start the game. And time out for the Phillies lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Bryce Harper.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Alec Bohm, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
So Harper stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez.
Boog, 8 solid innings this last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Bottom of the 1st. And now, Francisco Lindor.
The designated hitter, Francisco.
Lindor with a couple of homers in his last game. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Batting second.
And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And a ground ball to first. They get the out on Soto.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. On the ground, and that's just foul. Alonso went deep twice in his last game. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Jesse Winker.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
That one the other way, and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
First and second, 2 outs. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
This one in the air. Baden corrals it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Foul ball. Peterson measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a curve misses outside. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
2 down, bases empty. Now batting Max Kepler. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Suarez.
Suarez back to work. Swings here and blasts one left field, raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Center field. Kepler moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Luis Angel.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got one
2
ball,
outs,
one
base
strike.
is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Tap foul at the plate. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Rafael
Marchand at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Taylor.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it looks like trouble. Taylor races for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He was all over that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field, and it hits the base of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0 in there safely.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Pete Alonso now. Well, he's a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Bounce to third, but it kicks foul. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Scoring is Lindor, and they take a 2-run lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Line drive, caught.
The third baseman, number 7, Brett Beatty.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses. Ball 2. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Trey Turner. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Boom. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Mets up by 2, top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Bryce Harper. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes. Foul ball there. One down. Phillies down a run. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber working through some struggles lately. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Schwarber on at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. On the ground out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Suarez.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Up the middle. Sosa sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Angel.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Peterson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Winker heads towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here comes a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Right through there for a strike. Wilson goes 6'1", 30 years old now. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Outside. Lindor over at first with 1 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Base knock center field. Soto round second, heads for third. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Sole runner at third, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Sosa. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Mets pick up a run on the RBI triple. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Line drive, McNeil. The throw to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right. Where it is.
The third baseman, correct. Davey.
Headed towards the corner. Schwarber on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torres.
Suarez.
In the air, center field. Kepler under it. Nabs it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Jeff
McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now here is Luis Angel Acuna.
0-1's the count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. They take the force out. Inning over. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
71.
mound, Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Bryce Harper.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Base hit! Here comes Harper around third. He's safe, and now they trail by 1.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
No outs, runner at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Outside. And that's ball 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
The count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. So the tying run at second. Hit on the ground to short. Acuna. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Romano.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Hitter, Francisco Lindor.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. Next offering upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Soto.
3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, one out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker, 1 for 3. On the ground to first, could be 2. Harper over to second. Out! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Oscar Brazoban.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now here's the DH, Weston Wilson. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike. Brazoban, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Brett Beatty. Romano back to work. Ball one there. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. It's 4-2. Man at first, nobody out. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos sizing this one up. And makes the grab. One away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Now, Luis Angel Acuna. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Ross appears to be getting loose. Torrens leads off first with one away. Chases that one upstairs.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's two away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Phillies.
Pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Kyle Schwarber. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Little chopper rolls foul.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here. Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Castellanos stands in here, takes ball one low. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Outside low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor makes the grab. 2 away down.
Now back, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
So it's their last chance in this one. Max Kepler now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich.